Hi there. I wanted to talk to you today. Yes, you. The person watching this video. Most probably, you clicked on this video because you feel something that's not quite right with yourself. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. I've gone through my fair share of that. Today, I want to talk to you about self-worth and how no one else can take that away from you but yourself. A lot of you watching this video probably feel that you're not good enough, that you're inferior, that all your effort combined is still not good enough for the standards of the world. And I'm here to tell you that that's not true. Although I'm pretty sure that you've heard it too much already in your life that you're kind of sick of it, right? You kind of think that everyone just says that to make you feel better, and you pretend that you are better. So just like with everyday life, you go through it one day at a time without really thinking if tomorrow will be better than today. And whenever someone tells you that it's gonna get better, you're gonna feel better, you're doing great, you're awesome, you're wonderful, and all stuff like that, it just kind of numbs you out. A lot of people say that whatever other people tell you wouldn't affect you unless you let it affect you. But that's not true. Regardless if you let things affect you or not, it will. And that's something that none of us can escape from. Now, going back to the topic of self-worth, I understand that a lot of you who's watching this video right now might think that I'm talking out of place, that I have all the confidence in the world to show my face to YouTube, online, and expose myself and talk about something that's really sensitive. And you're right, it's not easy. And it's not something that I've thought of doing as soon as I get up in the morning. It's not something that I just am able to do. There's a lot of things that are stopping me from doing this right now. And the main reason why I'm here is because I myself have gone through something that is really terrible that made me question my self-worth. A lot of people say that I have already gotten through a lot of stuff in my life that I should not really think about, where I am, where I'm going. A lot of people say that I've already experienced so much in life, that I'm awesome, stuff like that. And I just laugh it off and say, yeah, okay, I get you. But in reality, you don't really feel it, right? You're just numb to these things. You're just numb to feeling worthy. And I feel that every single day. I've just gone through that today, and it's not something that's easy. Self-worth is something that you cannot get from other people. It's something that other people can't give you. It's something that other people can't show you. It's something that other people can't tell you. It doesn't work if you hear it from others. It only works if you hear it from yourself. That's why it's called self-worth. It's how you feel about yourself when you wake up in the morning. It's how you feel about yourself when you go through life, when you go through every day, walk in the streets. It's how you feel about yourself. It's not what others feel about you. It's what you feel about yourself. There's this saying that goes, you see yourself as what you think others see you. And that's sort of true. And if that's the case, it means that you can change it. You can change how you see yourself. This is your story to write. Everything that happened in your life is not your fault. And it all happened for a reason. But what you think about yourself and the things that you say to yourself is your choice. So self-worth is something that you cannot get by what others tell you. It's okay to be praised by people. It's okay to be flattered by the things people tell you. But what's not okay is to listen to them. What's not okay is to tell yourself that you are what they say you are. Because you're not. You're more than that. You're more than just an adjective. You're more than a sentence. You're more than a phrase. You are you. And your self-worth has nothing to do with what they think you are. It's how you feel about yourself. When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself who you are for that day. And when you go to sleep at night, ask yourself if you were who you wanted to be for that day. Because there are a lot of things that might have happened in that day that you are not particularly happy about. There's a lot of things that happened in that day that might have upset you. But it's how you see through them. At the end of the day, if you go to sleep thinking that you're proud of what you've done, that you're proud of who you are, that who you are is actually who you think you are, and who you are is who you want to be, and that's a wonderful, and it's been a very productive day. And you're going to look forward to tomorrow with the same kind of enthusiasm, with the same feel of self-worth. And that's something that I learned. So there was this guy that I had a crush on for years now, and he's not actually someone that I could tell anyone about. He's not someone that I wanted to tell anyone about, just because we have this crazy history and crazy background and stuff. And he's just from a different circle, I guess, from me. I've always been in a different circle than everyone else. So I did not have the courage. I did not have the courage to confess what I felt. And one day I did. One day I told the guy how I felt. Created this anonymous Instagram account and messaged that guy how I really felt. And he responded 3 days later. He didn't know who I was because I didn't want him to know who I was. I wanted to know if he liked me for me, not for who I am, not for my name, not for my family background. I wanted to know if he liked me for who I really am, without a name, without a picture, without a face. So he responded, and we texted, we chatted. He was sweet, he was wonderful. I told him everything about me except for who I am. And I told him everything. I told him what movies I liked, what music I liked, what food I liked, everything. I told him where I go to school, what I do in my life, how old I am. And I know who he is. So, and he told me that, yeah, I actually see myself being with you, that I really like you. That's what he said. And then we talked. I called him. He was amazed. He didn't know who I was. He was amazed. And then he was forcing me to tell him who I was, and I didn't want to yet. I did not plan to. But I asked him if he only wanted me because of the mystery of it all, or he wanted me because of who I am, despite of who I am. And he said the latter. He said that he wanted me because of who I am, which, tell you the truth, I'm thinking about it now, it's total BS, but that's what happened. And then I said, yeah, so I'm gonna tell you who I am, but you're gonna have to tell me if you don't like me. And he said, no, I like you no matter what. So yeah, I told him clues about me. I told him my name, and I added him on Facebook. So he found out who I look like, what I look like, and he made this lame excuse that he has to drop the call or something, and then he said he was gonna text, and then he didn't. And then one sleepless night later, and a bucket full of tears, I'm here questioning myself if I'm unlovable, if I asked myself, what is wrong with me? Like, my qualities are likable, but I am not. It's like, that really hit my self-worth. That really hit how I look at myself. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with me? How can I fix myself? Because I don't know why he did not like me for me. He liked my qualities, he liked my background, he liked everything about me. but not me. But then I realized that it's not my problem. I realized that it's not my fault that other people look at you differently than you look at yourself. So that's the story behind it, and the moral of the story is no one can actually tell you who you are. Only you can do that. Other people may praise you for that, other people may dislike you for it, but at the end of the day, you're only worth as much as how you see yourself. And that's my story for tonight. Like this video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it. Leave a comment below, when was the last time someone made you feel unworthy, unloved, or unwanted? Because I'm gonna punch that person in the face. Love yourself, my fellow humans, because you are wonderful. You're unique in every sense of the word. And you are worth love, you are worth attention, you are wanted, and you're worth everything that you think about yourself. It's up to you. As always, let love win.